So how do we go about registering for tax to get our ID and complying? Are there any tips for us?
And that's a very good question you've asked. So to get your tax ID, if you are a 9-to-5er, most likely your company would have registered you for taxes. You would have a payer ID, for which your payee deductions, that is your every salary, there will be a tax deduction that will be remitted to your state of residence. So you would have you already have that tax identification number. The only thing that the current administration wants to do is to make it central, right? There is a website, there is a link rather, a link which we can share with the public and those viewing, where you can actually get a tax ID. You can check if you have one existing. What the tax authorities have been mandated to do is that if they see someone carrying out economic activities and they believe the person, or if they see an individual who they believe requires a tax ID, they will send you one, okay? They'll send you one. But if you haven't gotten one, you could just follow the link, right? And that link would tell you if you have one, and if you don't have one, it will tell you the process of registering, and it's very seamless, easy to use. You can go to the Joint Tax Board website and get that link, or you could walk into any of the State Internal Revenue Services or the Nigeria Revenue Service office. Even though the names on their offices are still called FIRS, you can walk in there and request for a tax ID, and you'll get that easily. And once you get that tax ID, you are required to file your tax returns every year, okay? So the tax returns you'll be filing will simply be the affairs. You'll be filing returns of your affairs in the previous year, and the deadline for filing that will be the 31st of March of the subsequent year. And failure to do that, failure to get a tax ID, is a penalty of 50,000. The first month you don't have a tax ID, then every subsequent month 25,000 naira until you get a tax ID.
So both for individuals, for employees,
yes, and individuals, companies,
for business or people who own small businesses, both of you face penalties if you don't have a tax ID.
Yes, because if you have a small business, if you are a sole proprietor, you don't need to get a tax ID for your business. Your tax ID would suffice.
Okay.
Your tax ID would suffice. So everyone faces that penalty if you don't have a tax ID.